What's going on? It's your boy Lifestyle. We about to react to Agent teaching my first class at Stream University. Let's get straight into it.
Come on in, man. Come on in. Thank you for making it. Thank you for making it. Professor Agent. Professor Agent.
So sorry.
Professor Agent.
Nice to meet you.
It's Professor Agent.
Nice to meet you.
Yep. Oh wow. Yep.
You gotta make sure they know Professor Agent. Professor Agent. Treat each other with the utmost respect, of course, you know? Because that's what you do in class. Everybody is respected, even if we have different opinions and such, okay?
It's gonna be packed. Oh, yeah, nice.
I walked up the stairs.
Oh, the elevator works too. Nice.
Hey, get them steps in, okay? People at the college campuses using elevators all the time and all that. Hey, sometimes it's okay to use the stairs, all right? Get them extra steps in. It'll go a long way for the body, the heart. Get the blood pumping. Come on. Get you ready for when you in class. I know motherfuckers wake up early. They be tired. Like, come on now. We know this. Like, y'all gotta lock in, man. Lock in.
So see you guys again. Professor Agent. How do you expect to see this?
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. You're serious about learning, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to hear.
I'm ready to learn.
Because you're not bullshit.
No, I'm not bullshit. I'm not
I'm
bullshit.
about to say, because it's a generous, small leprechaun that pay for everybody tuition, bro.
Yeah, no,
you
bro.
don't want to bullshit.
He said it's a small leprechaun that pay for everybody tuition.
Say, because it's a generous, small leprechaun that pay for everybody tuition.
Hey, yo. Not too much, buddy. We can't control how we was born for the height stuff department, okay? Leprechaun is crazy, but that's just man, so of course he can talk his shit.
Tuition, bro.
Yeah, no,
you
bro.
don't want to bullshit, bro. You don't want to bullshit.
I ain't even have financial aid. You know, Donald Trump. You know, they canceled it. See how you get
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Damn, what the hell? I'm gonna have to look into that one. I ain't hear about that one. They canceled financial aid. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna have to Google that one.
Damn.
So Kai's my only hope.
Okay, well, hey, we got to get this class started. Just tee up, man. Welcome to Pocket Watching 101. Today, we're learning how to watch pockets, man. It's pretty simple. By the end of this class, you should be able to look at the person beside you and have an exact estimate on how much money they make as a content creator. It's not hard. All the information is publicly accessible. You just need the framework. So we're gonna do some exercises to help you guys get right so that everybody can become a professional pocket watcher. Okay? I'm gonna give you an example of.
Sometimes pocket watching is okay. The only positive to pocket watching is it will motivate you in your life. I'm telling you. If you don't have somebody around you that's getting to the bag, getting to the money, and you're not looking at them as motivation, you're doing it wrong. Okay? You should see someone and be like, damn, how did they get that? Let me ask them a question. Let me see what they do. Let me look at their daily habits. Because I'm telling you, what you do on a daily will determine your lifestyle. Understand me when I say that? Let me repeat that again. What you do on a daily will determine your lifestyle. So choose wisely.
A rough month I had where I lost a lot of money, and then a good month I had.
Hold on, we pocket watching. 30% weight loss marathon, 10% engineering, expenses, make a pie chart, bills, utilities, payroll, quarterly tax, 30% miscellaneous, total 350,000. 6 figures, baby. We love to see it. We love to see it. That's in 1 month. Come on, man. Get into it. It could be you. Make the change.
Where I made a lot of money, just to give you an idea of what my pockets look like so you could better watch other people's pockets. Okay? Only reason I'm really showing this is because, like, as you make more money, there's some people that actually just pocket the difference, but I'm a content creator. I've been a content creator since I was 12. I like to be able to do cool shit. So you don't get a chance to do that unless you start generating real revenue. In the months where I generate more revenue, I do cooler shit. In the months where it's a little bit slower, I had to slow it down. It's a business at the end of the day. You can't run out of money, otherwise you had to sell your house. If there's a company I like, I DM them. I DM'd Cinnabon 4 days ago. I DM'd Popeyes last month. I did a deal with them last week. So I just reach out. So this was a rough month for me, January, in terms of revenue. Chat, you know this. We had the weight loss marathon this month. It was expensive, bro. The house rental alone was $80,000. It was another $80,000 on top of the rest of the expenses just for that marathon. I had to lose 25 pounds in 10 days. I gained all the weight back. But it was great content, though. It was fantastic content, and
That's tough. Sometimes you'll lose some weight, and then, hey, you know, you come right back.
I gained all the weight. Expenses just for that marathon. I had to lose 25 pounds in 10 days. I gained all the weight back. But it was great content, though. It was fantastic content, and that's all that mattered.
Hey, just knowing that it can be done is what matters, okay? You can lose the weight if you put the work in. Always remember that. That's the lesson you need to take from that. Hey, sometimes you might slip up, you know, and gain it back, but it can be done. You show yourself that it could be done. Lock in with yourself. Come on.
And there was the rest of the expenses during the month. The different segments that you do. Anytime you need to rent something, buy something, move something, transport something, flights you're booking for people, the team that you have, the payroll. It's a business, bro, so there's gonna be a lot of expenses, and it tallied up to $350,000, my nigga. It's a lot, bro.
Was any of that a write-off?
All of it is write-off. Every business expense is write-off. This whole thing, yeah. My personal expense is not in this because that would be personal revenue split. It's okay to spend money on idea, even if you think it's not gonna make money. The reason why this
Did y'all hear what you said? Let me go back.
is write-off. This whole thing, yeah. My personal expense is not in this.
Whole thing is right off. 350,000. Come on, man. Let's get to it.
Because that would be personal revenue split. It's okay to spend money on idea, even if you think it's not gonna make money. The reason why this was such a loser for us in terms of profit was because January has notoriously bad ads. And we didn't anticipate it was gonna be that bad. If we do this in December, the weight loss marathon would have been very profitable. Companies don't pay for a lot of ads in the quarter one. January, February, March.
Take note. Let me take note. January, February, March.
So
Cool.
so what you want to do is, so it's like you're still going to make content. You're not going to not make content in those months. But I didn't realize how big of a difference it was going to be. And at the time, I think some niggas pull ads from Twitch. It was just a bad time for ads. And so I lost maybe like $100,000 on that. And I wasn't able to make the money back in the rest of the month, which is okay because I was happy with the content, though. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole point of today's lesson is like, yo, whoa, it's cool to lose money as long as you're happy with the content because there's going to be other ideas you have that make money that's not that high lift, that's not that high production. This is what the revenue looked like for January on Twitch. You could tell it's a marathon because I had 300-hour stream. I really want y'all to focus in on this.
That's a real full-timer right there. Somebody look at this chart.
You could tell it's a marathon.
300 hours streamed in a month. Come on now. That's OD. Most people work week is what, 40 hours? 4 times 4 is 120. There's no way, right? This must be like the whole. This is only January.
Marathon, 'cause I-
What? Huh? Ads per hour, 14 minutes. That's good. That's good numbers. That's good numbers. Huh.
At 300-hour stream. I really want y'all to focus in on this though. This is why I'm saying ads are really underrated. Do you see this purple section here? Those are ads. If I remove the ads, my budget is eviscerated. So I'm saying it's underrated because.
Hold on now. We pocket watching. We gotta lock in. Prime subs is $3.91. Paid subs, okay, that's the most amount. Gifted subs, okay. Ads, 4,105. You get money from the ads. If you got, people watching, of course. Okay. Look, we're gonna come back and do this offline, but you know what I'm saying? We pocket watching shit.
It's the main
We
way
learning.
I get to do cool stuff. It also helps convert subscribers because niggas want to
Get that revenue, bruh. 127,000.
subscribe if there's lots of ads, but I wouldn't recommend that because the main priority for small streamers is discovery. As you grow, I would recommend it more and more. But I really, truly believe it, bro. Like without ads, and you can see this split here, I pulled it up on purpose. Like on an average day in January, this is a marathon, so I was live the whole day. Keep in mind, there's ads playing the entire day, $4,000. And that's a bad day. Because if this was done in December, that's gonna be $20,000, $25,000. In the months where you are buying more, advertisers are spending more. Black Fridays, Thanksgivings, Christmases, that season hits hard. Summertime, people going on vacation. So this was Twitch, and this is what YouTube looked like in a little bit more of an optimized month.
Hold on. Nigga, what? Estimated revenue 84,000. The subscribers was high though. Like subscribers are through the roof, 56,000. Like, come on now. Watch time 3.8. Yeah. This is on a top level, of course. Now, you know what I'm saying? If you half the size or 1/4 the size of him, you get like 20K. That's not bad, you know. If you got like, what, 10K subscribers or something like that. So, yeah, this is performance at a high level.
And keep in mind, like, these are just clips from the stream, bro. So if we take a look, also, I nailed it on brand deals. We had a lot of mega brand deals that month. And so the overall...
Jeez, this is at the top level brand deals. Look at this. Total revenue, total expenses, profit 280. That's good profit. That's good profit.
Revenue was fantastic.
Look, I'm like I know what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm just learning that. The teacher, I know that. Hey, come on out.
Even though we spent $500,000, we
get
still
this
made
money.
money. You get what I'm saying? So I spent $500, but I made $800. So that's a winner for us. You want to win more than you lose, because that's how you stay in business. But if you lose, it's not the end of the world. And I really want to say, like, now you have $282,000. What's your next big idea? You get what I'm saying?
Thanks.
That's what money does. Like, what's your next big idea? Like, Streamer University, boom. Like, you guys all, I imagine, are creatives. Like, you have good ideas in your notes, in your textbooks, in your phone. Like, that's what helps make it happen. But it's not, but I also don't think you spend 100% of it on that, though. That's why Webull is sponsoring this right here. Because you should also invest it. Whatever avenue you choose to do it in.
I had to throw that sponsor in there real quick.
It could be real estate, it could be investing in stocks, it could be in whatever you feel comfortable in. Get informed. If you need a great trading platform, Webull is your platform. So this is the pocket watching cheat.
Pocket watch cheat sheet. Let me take a picture of that. Hold on. I'm gonna come back to that later. I'm gonna watch this video in detail off offline and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cheat sheet. I'm about to hand it out to y'all. Okay. This is gonna give you a nice average. What I want y'all to take from this is I'm giving you a few instances of what you can get on the lower end of brand deals, higher end of brand deals, lower end of ads, higher end of ads. Lower end of monthly views on YouTube, higher end of monthly views on YouTube. The reason why I'm giving a range is because if you're in tech and finance on YouTube, you're at the peak. You get hella bread. You might make $15,000 from 1 million views. If you do pranks and IRLs, the chances are you're probably in the mid-range, 3,000 to 5,000. It's a huge behemoth of a difference. There's no way to just snipe it. You just have to account for the variables. Damn, I haven't looked at chat all stream. I could be getting cooked. Am I getting cooked?
Don't let HMR.
I don't know. I never know what to say.
Don't let HMR see this.
Oh, what chat saying?
Yeah.
They're just freaking out at how much money you made and how much money you spent.
I know. I tell y'all niggas think I'm Mr. Beast, but I did that trying to put as much back into it as I can. Every once in a while, I get myself fried, you know? But, yeah. Depends on RPM, you're right, but the RPM is the range. That's what I'm talking about. You know, finance niggas get a higher one, prank niggas get a lower one. So I want y'all to take a look at this cheat sheet. What you need to understand about pocket watching is that it's all variable. You'll make, hold on, quiet down. You'll make more money in September than you will in February. It's true. So but that has to be accounted. Maybe you had a peak month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. Maybe you had a bad month. You can't say a nigga makes that every month. It's impossible. So you have to account for all the variables. There's a lot. What ad rate they run, right? Even the length of their YouTube videos, because you could fit more ads in a longer YouTube video. That's why a lot of people run them VOD channels, because it's an 8-hour video, bro. You could span that bitch with ads. Like, there's so many variables that this should give you a baseline. If you see a nigga with 2,000 live viewers, and you looking at his streaming, like he's probably running about half ads, you can calculate them, watch for an hour, see how much ads he's running. You can find out exactly how much that nigga makes. All right, man, now it's y'all turn to try, right? Let's give it a shot before I do it myself. Get in groups of 2, pocket watch. So all of that to say, it's just a formula. You have the cheat sheet. Just pace it. If there's a getting 2,000 concurrent viewers, the metric is there for 1,000. Scale it up. Do a little bit of quick math, man. I think there's a lot of money in content.
Agent,
Yeah.
I just pocket watched Talib, and I'll tell you guys how.
Tell me how much you made.
So, Talib has a secret TikTok account that nobody
He said a secret TikTok account.
So that TikTok account, Talib posts 6 times a day.
Damn, 1 minute long?
He makes from that in a month he makes $134,400 in 1 month off TikTok. He has Snapchat. He posts 23 times a day because he likes LeBron. So when he posts Twitter, he makes $35,000 a month. And then from Twitch, I didn't make $340K a month.
I love that initiative. Let's clap it up for him. No cap though. Deadass, that's how easy it is. Like you kind of have a lot of what I do is based on like what I'm hearing and even what I'm making, I can base it off of that. But you have the knowledge now, like you can pocket watch whoever you want to. I also want to say like, there's a lot of money in content now, and that's a lot of the reason why people are getting into content. Those are frauds, okay?
Frauds.
A lot of you people here, the reason why you got here is because you genuinely enjoy creating content, that you're a creative, and that you want to see your ideas become reality. And so don't lose sight of the creative aspect because you're too busy chasing money, don't lose sight of the money because you're too busy trying to be creative. At the end of the day, it's hand in hand. Your ability to do both is your ability to operate and execute. Most dudes, before we head out.
Facts. Listen to what he just said. He just dropped a couple gems there, all right? Do not always do it for money. You ain't gonna always get rewarded. You gotta worry about the journey, not the destination. Focus on the journey, not the destination, okay? That's what I'm telling you. If you worry about making this amount of money and this amount of time, I gotta get it by this, like, there's no time frame and the chapter of your life. It's just, you just get up every day, do what you want to do with your life, and make daily habits. Do things and have a set plan, even though some things don't go according to plan. But hey, if you want to be content creator, just go live. Hey, Soul said it best. Just hit the live button. Let everything flow. If you really like what you're doing, you like to talk, you like to play games, or do whatever you're doing on your whatever content, job, whatever, do it the best you can. And try, and learn. Come on, man.
First thing you got to do is bet on yourself. If you're afraid.
Always bet on yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, how can someone else? Just think about that for a second. If you don't believe in yourself, how can someone else?
Afraid to do the idea because you think it might backfire, you don't believe in yourself. That doesn't mean take dumb risks. All right? Some of my risks, as I showed you, did not pay off financially, but it paid off for me. It fulfilled me as a content creator. So once you start to generate more, work with that. That's your operating budget. Now you have an opportunity to cook a little bit more. Help grow your stream. I think consistency is important. In my third class on Sunday, I'm gonna get more into strategy on how to grow as a streamer and stuff I learned and stuff like that. And I also want it to be cooperative. Like if there's things other people learn, we're gonna share it as a class so we all learn. But for today, I'm really just focused on the pocket watching aspect. Bet on yourself, bro. If you don't believe in yourself, who the f will? Hey, the purpose of this talk was I kind of wanted it to be fun.
What did I just say? If you don't believe in yourself, how can someone else do? Come on.
Funny, like packaging wise, pocket watching, but I hope you at least learn like one thing that can help you make a little bit more money, bro. Deadass, I hope you did. Appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, man. Shout out to Agent for this great class. He did wonderful. In my opinion, when I watch it, I believe that he was the most in-depth in the teaching and locked in. Definitely deserves. Give him his flowers. If you like the video, come check out the Twitch, Lfestyl, Lfestyl. Join the Discord. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, have a good day /night.